Hello, I'm Chloe Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday, the 2nd of July, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I do messages for each sign, Aries through Pisces, for your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus sign. And you can also, watch the live, or you can watch the replay for that and get your messages. But I also give mini reads in the live show as well for donations. So if you've got a question for your higher self, come along to the live show. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on Be Healing thing down there. I also offer private readings as well from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so they're not always available. If you find that they're all sold out when you're trying to book in, just check back a day or so later and you should be able to get some availability coming up. What's going on in the energies for everybody today? We have leave behind what's no longer you. So it's a day of letting stuff go. No longer you anymore. Could be something that you've chosen in the past and it was right for you then. It could be someone that was right for you then, but not right for you anymore. Paths diverge, we change, we grow, and we're meant to do that as human beings. So nothing's gone wrong if this happens. Also got imagination as well. Oh, it might be in your imagination of different things that you can experience in life. As you're letting go of something, you can be for like imagining better for yourself. That'd be nice. Turbulence, but there might be trouble coming from the letting go as well. So it could be people that you're letting go of that might not go that smoothly. But let's see. With the tarot cards, what have we got going on in the energies today? Tarot. 7 of Pentacles, we're putting some work into something. Sowing those seeds, watering them and all that kind of thing. It's just putting work. So this could be like working towards something in your business or getting to know someone in a relationship, that kind of thing. It's just that step-by-step process that we go through to put that work in to get ourselves to the results that we want. Got the Queen of Cups, open to receiving something, perhaps nurturing energy as well, but receiving something that's going to make your heart happy. What else? Magician, you're manifesting something. Something's in the works, and that suggests to me that you have the resources available for what it is that you want to manifest now. So it could be you didn't have the resources before. Definitely something to leave behind today, though, to be ready for that. So keep that in mind as well. What else in the energies today? The Hanged Man, changing your mind about something. Okay. You change your mind about something. That's the leave behind what's no longer you. Decide that it's not for you anymore, and you can leave it behind. You're allowed to change your mind. It's okay. 7 of Pentacles, right? You're working towards something today. Or just keep on putting that effort in, working toward whatever it is that you're doing. So you could be on a longish path to something like paying off debt or working toward that promotion or building that business up or your YouTube channel up or, just keep on putting the work in. Keep on doing that stuff. Or like I said, if we're talking about relationships here for you, you keep on putting that work in, as in going out on dates, getting to know them in different circumstances, Have Temperance in the Sun, wait for your happiness. So it is a long-term thing. You got to keep on putting some effort in, like slow effort in for your long-term happiness here. Temperance in the Sun. You will be happy in the end. Slow and steady wins the race. It's not really a slowness. It's just some things we just got to work towards. It takes time, and this is one of those things. It's one of those days where we just need to keep on putting the work in. You're not going to no instant wins, jumping ahead kind of thing. No giant leaps here. You just need to keep on putting that work in. There's endless possibilities from it though. So some things just take time to build. So you're building something, building up to something, putting work in towards something, a bigger picture thing for bigger gains in the future, in a relationship, in a business, whatever it is. Queen of Cups, but you're open to some kind of loving or nurturing here, or receiving something. Very much in the feminine energy, open to more, really. Open to more. Queen of Cups, why do we have the Queen of Cups here? What are we opening up to today? Love and nurturing. The Queen of Cups came out. Perhaps that means that I got it right then. But also, Oh, the King of Pentacles. So we could be in our feminine today, letting someone else take over the material stuff or doing stuff. This could be you kind of putting your feet up and not doing everything for everyone, allowing someone else to pay the bill or to get up and do the washing up or, cook dinner or just letting someone else do that material stuff and you kind of receiving that help today. So you might be just allowing yourself to be nurtured by someone else today. Perhaps it's your turn. Perhaps it's your turn to be nurtured. Your turn to step back and let someone else step up. Masculine energy. Perhaps it's the masculine energy that needs to step up now into that masculine King of Pentacles kind of a role to sort something out. Perhaps you've been in you're balancing your masculine and your feminine, and you need to get more in your feminine now into that receiving mode. So you don't need to be the masculine and the feminine, especially if you've got other people around you. Let them be in the masculine sometimes while you're in the feminine. And because sometimes you step forward into your masculine energy for them. So allow yourself to receive is what this is saying. The Magician, you're manifesting something. That could be leaving behind what's no longer you as well. You might decide, I don't want to be the person that is having to be everything to everyone in this household anymore or in this business anymore. Other people can step up and take the lead, once in a while. The Magician, what's behind the Magician? Eight of Emotions, leaving something behind. Right, so what I got from this Magician is that you've got the resources now to move forward, but I did say it feels like it's connected to that letting go thing, leaving behind what's no longer you. So you walk away from something, you're leaving behind what's no longer you, then you're ready to manifest something new. If you're trying to manifest something new, you need to leave something behind first, is the message there. Leave behind what's no longer you. So it's a realization that something just isn't for you anymore. Time to let it go. That season has passed kind of thing. Could have something to do with your abundance. So this could be about a job. It could be about a project that you've been working on, something like that. Hangman. So you're changing your mind about it. Changing your mind about something. Seeing something from a different perspective. All three, I guess. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups out with this, so it could be about a love offer. So someone that you're interested in, that you want a big offer, love offer from. They could be a happily ever after and make your heart happy. You're getting clarity on that now, seeing it from a different perspective. So there's a slight change in the way that you're viewing someone today. It feels like it might be for the better, but I mean, take that as it resonates, because it might be for the worse for some of you. Like you might be realizing to let go of someone now, that they're not really for you, even though you're kind of choosing them as your happily ever after before. You might realize, well, I'm beyond that now. I've actually progressed more than that. They're not my match anymore. I deserve more than that. I'm more worthy than that. It could be that. So you're seeing things from you're seeing someone for relationship differently now, changing your mind on that. What's behind this? What's behind this change of opinion about this person? Feminine energy. Perhaps you weren't receiving so much from them, or perhaps you are receiving from them and you decide, you could have been wary about someone, like they need to step forward, otherwise I'm not, they need to show me that they're going to be in that masculine energy for me and give to me and be reciprocal. And if they do, and you are in that receiving mode today, and you're in your feminine energy, you might just change your mind, going, I might give this person a go. They seem to be stepping up and making that effort here. But I'll keep on taking steps toward it. I'll keep on letting them prove themselves to me. But you might be, your mind coming around to see them in a different light there. Or the opposite way around. It could be someone who you had your eye on, you're attracted to them, but they're just not stepping up and making an effort. They're not being in that masculine energy. You can't receive from them. You can't be in the feminine. And so you might be changing your mind, going, I don't think this person is for me. And it could be leaving, realizing that they're no longer for you and moving on from that. In which case, you're moving on from that means that you've got the resources to actually manifest what it is that you do want. So you're well on the way to getting what you want. Either way. That's good. What else in our love lives? It's important to take a step back now. Spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, Now's the time to give to yourself. So this is the card of receiving from yourself. You might need to receive from yourself if you're not receiving from someone else. But if you have been receiving from yourself and you're allowing yourself to receive from another, again, it's like still take that step back and let them give more. I'm not saying like be totally selfish and let it be one-sided, but I don't believe any of you that are watching me do that. I think you're more likely to be on the other end of the scale. Just keep on letting them prove themselves. Take a step back and allow them to do that. Don't just let them do one thing and go, oh, that's it, so I can step back in the doing everything for them again and let them in completely and go back to my old ways. Don't do that. Keep on taking a step back and letting them do it. Could be that it's time to work on balanced relationships for a lot of you now and truly being in balance instead of thinking it's your role to be everything for everyone in relationships. Embrace the flow of life, that back and forth, the back and forth. You might even want to take a tally of it, in fact. If you know that you've been out of balance in relationships and you're not received a lot, you might want to keep a tally. They did this one thing for me, I do one thing for them. Not because you're fickle or petty like that, just to make sure that you're balanced, because it could be that you do 80% of the effort and they only do 20%. And you've been happy with that. Well, you want to get it to 50-50, so it's a nice flow both ways. Or it could be for some of you that, like I said, they do one thing for you and then that's it, that's enough for you, that they've just done one thing. So your level might be so low at what you expect people to do for you that it's more like you'll do 99% of it and 1% is enough for you to keep them in your life. And if that's you, if you've been out of balance like that, you might want to keep a chart. You might be closer than 50-50, some of you, than you think. You might have done more work in this area than you think as well. And so keeping a tally could have you changing your mind going, actually, this is really balanced. Yeah, it could be that. It could be changing your mind today and realizing I'm in a balanced relationship. It's reciprocal. It's balanced. Move forward with that. Keep on going with that. It feels like you're going into new territory, some of you here, into a different style of relationship than you've been in before. Regret, but there's regrets of the past, and that could still chip away at you as well. You could be worried about getting into imbalanced relationships and could be quite triggered by it still, when you might be feeling imbalances that aren't there. Because, like I said, some of you, I feel like, are really learning about this and are getting much better at having balanced relationships, better than you think. So you might still think an issue that you have regret about the way you've handled things in the past is still an issue when it's not anymore. Communication is important today in relationships as well. And so that means sometimes you have to ask for what it is that you want and not just say, well, if they love me, then they would know what it is that I want. And put it this way, if you have been used to doing most of the work in relationships, your person might have been used to being in a relationship with someone like you. And so they don't even think about it. And say a man might be just used to the woman doing most of the work. And so kind of forgive them for that, but you might need to communicate that to them. So you might need to say, hey, this needs to be more balanced. And so asking for what it is that you want them to do for it to be more balanced, you might need to communicate that. As uncomfortable as that might be for you, you might need to do that. They might need some help, is what I'm saying. For those of you in partnerships, they might need some help to realize that this is out of balance. Because if they haven't been on the negative receiving end of it, if they've been winning from it, they won't be feeling an imbalance the same as the one that was losing from the imbalance, right? So you might just need to tell them about that. Trapped. Walk away from it. Some of you have got something to walk away from. Receiving this, yes, this receiving energy, it's all over this reading. It's time for you to receive now and control. Be careful of that. If there's a counterattack, if you're communicating of how things could be more balanced to someone and they kind of attack you back in a kind of a controlling way, wanting to take control of it, then watch out for that. That could show, there could be some red flags coming up today after the communication is what I'm getting there. What else in the energies today? What else? Okay. I'm told it's them, so that was quick. A club. Someone will try and make you do something against your will. There it is. What I was just talking about, that control. So someone might be trying to talk you around to continuing in being imbalanced and not receiving. Don't put up with that. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So if it is your wish to receive, and it has been my wish for many years to work in on this receiving, you'll see on my website, behealing.com, there's a blog. I don't write anymore in that, but there's many years of blogs in there, and you'll see if you click on the tab that says receiving in the keyword or whatever it is on that blog, you'll see how many blogs that I wrote on receiving. When I was tuning into that energy and realizing, wow, I've not received a lot at all in my life, and I've been in a lot of imbalanced relationships. So if that is something that you're going through, do check out my blog as well. There's a lot of resources on there from the many years that I've been doing this business. Might as well use them. Right. Basket. Recognition. Reward for merit. Nice. And the broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. That's that walking away thing. Some of you got someone or something to walk away from today. Well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, of course. It's not a private one. So if you want me to pull one of these crystals out for a yes or no answer question that you've got, come along to my live show. You can do that for donations. Find it, the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on Be Healing down there. I can also use them in private readings, of course, as well. So book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, if you've got specific questions for your reading, just click on the Contact Us page on my website. After you've booked in, put your questions in there. Like I said, I get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. How best to deal with these energies? Well, we have the King of Wands, which is like take control of things. Take the lead in your own life. You decide what you allow in your life and what you don't allow in your life, right? And so take more of a lead in that today. Get more clear about what you'll have in your life, what you won't have in your life, and leaving things behind if it's no longer you, if it's no longer up to your standards, and asking for more of what you do want, just, take more of a lead. Be more of like the controller, the one that decides. You're not a victim to life. You can stand up for what it is that you want and ask for it, and you can say no to what isn't what you want and all of that. So that's what it's saying. Take more of a lead there. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Let me know how this resonates with you and all of that. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do one of these every single day. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well, where I give those mini reads, but I also do messages for each sign as well. Aries through Pisces for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. Of course, the replays of those live shows will always hang around, so you can get your guidance from those too at any time. I also do pick a card love reads as well, and bonus love reads for each star sign. You can find some of those right there, right now. You can watch those if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.